MMA Fitness Pasquale here. We're talking about the number 2 punch, and by the way, welcome back to the beginner series. So the number 2 punch is the rear hand punch, okay? So when you hear boxers say, give me a 1-2, that's a jab and a rear hand punch. So let's get started. We're gonna look at the upper body first, all right? It's very similar to what we were doing before with the jab, right? So we're getting into our fight stance, and we're shooting that hand straight out, okay? We're not flaring it out. We are not throwing our elbow, putting our shoulder forward. We're not leaning, right? It comes straight out. We have proper core alignment here, right? Our straight line, and it's coming out and tucking my chin in to my shoulder. This way I can avoid counters, and I'm getting that little twist at the end to align my knuckle, just like we did with the jab. Knuckle alignment, right? Big knuckle into our forearm, upper arm and shoulder, okay? Just like that, okay? Now, the other arm, of course, is coming up as a block, like we did with the jab, the same thing. Okay, just like that. We have our block here, we have our chin tucked into our shoulder, and we have proper alignment with our arm, right? Now that's the upper body. And let me stress, I'm not leaning forward, okay? I'm staying with my alignment, my center core alignment here. The bottom, our legs, what are they doing? So we're trying to get power out of this, right? So the power comes from the legs, right? A lot of guys make mistakes that they'll throw the arm punch, right? It's just an arm it's an arm punch. It's not. It comes directly from the hip and the leg. That's where our power is coming from. So how we generate that power is by getting our hip to come forward and by twisting our foot on our back foot, right? So just like we talk about when we coach kids in Little League, we talk about squashing the bug. Well, we're doing the same thing here. We're squashing the bug on our back foot. We're not twisting completely in to buckle our knee in. We still want nice alignment here, straight down, right? So that will bring our hip forward, and that's something you should just practice without even the arms being up, okay? So here we are in our fight stance, and I'm just turning and getting my hips squared off, okay? Hips squared off. That simple movement is going to generate a ton of power for you with this punch, right? So here's the whole motion together. Proper stance, okay? I'll do it this way. We are going to shoot this out. We have our arm tucked, our chin tucked in, proper alignment on our arm. We have the block up. We have twisted our back foot and got our hips forward a little bit and squared off, and our leg is generating the power, right? You should feel tension back here like you're ready to take off running, all right? So the full motion is here, okay? Let's practice that over and over, right? And you'll notice when I come back with this arm, just like with the jab, I am not dropping my hand down, okay? That's a big mistake a lot of people make is they'll come out and they'll just drop the hand down and we'll sit and guess what's wide open for a counter, right? So practice the number 2 punch. I will see you on the hook, which is the number 3.